How did your career begin as a musician?
Well, I started playing by ear at 2, and took lessons 3 or 4 years later. And professionally, it began just before I turned 19 when I joined Stevie's band. And it was just before he turned 25, so both kids.
Young people.
Yeah. Except he was an international superstar.
Yeah. Which he has remained to be as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I never thought, when I was in junior high listening to ABC that I'd be, hanging out with them at an amusement park, or that, I'd be
thrilling the world
with him and his brothers, or I'd be calling their mother. I was just, I was extremely shocked and saddened like the rest of the world, and I know that he didn't have to go. And with God, there's no surprises, but he clearly didn't have to go. And
things could have been different, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah. I loved him, and I miss him. But I know he's at peace, at the very least. But I spent a pretty good chunk of my life with him.
That's several albums, isn't it?
Yeah.
Several albums, tours.
Yeah. I was honored to be his MD for his first solo tour, which is pretty big, And I think one of the greatest achievements was like a full circle moment, when I was with them all for the 30th anniversary shows in New York. We did it at the Garden, And I'll never forget, man, walking into the brothers had their dressing room, Michael had his, and I'll never forget, first of all, going to the brothers' dressing room before the show and standing with them, and we were all in a circle, and I said, guys, honest to God, man, you just don't understand the magnitude of this right now. I was in junior high, fantasizing about you guys, listening to, ABC and the Love You Save and all that. And I'm in a room with you, and we're getting ready to go on stage together. Do you understand? And I just started tearing up, and they just all hugged me. I went to Michael and told him the same thing. It's just like
amazing.
It's just so wild. It's like, literally, be careful what you dream for. Because when you get it, it's so much to process. It's just, you're just overwhelmed.
I can imagine you, because you work with so many musicians, and you brought in these positions of where there's certain demands made on you at the same time. People are expecting you to come up with results and process that situation you're in.
Yeah. Well, you're there because you're ready to be there. But still, it's just, to be able to walk into a room, sit at a keyboard, put on headphones, and the voice you're hearing is Barbra Streisand. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, really? All right. Or any one of a million situations like that.
Such a huge album.
Yeah.
How was it to make such an album? Biggest selling ever. How is it?
Well, you don't go in saying this is going to be the biggest selling album ever. You can't do that.
No. When you see that it's the biggest selling, though, how do you deal with that? It's like, okay.
Well, I didn't get paid, so I didn't receive any of that. But no, it must have been great for Mike.
No.
And I get paid as a musician, as a session musician, but I didn't get any royalties. That's what I meant, royalties. But No, it was great for three people: Michael, Rod Temperton, and Quincy. It was really nice for them.
Wow.
And it still is. But no, I mean, to be part of it was incredible. I mean, it was just fun. It was fun. I still remember the feeling of being in the room. Laying the tracks, hearing the stuff on the speakers. It was. I regret not going to the studio to see Vincent Price do his part.
You'd like to see
no,
it.
yeah, that would have been nice. I need to do that, but it was so much fun. Working with Quincy on anything is always fun. Because one thing, you're going to eat good. Because he loves to throw down on good meals, yeah. And it got to the point where he would bring stuff from the house, and I would demand that he bring an extra portion for me. So he'd bring stuff from the house, and I'd have my own, and we'd eat out of it. And that was fun.
Right.
Yeah, but no, it was just fun. It was fun being with Mike and interacting with him, expressing his ideas, and yeah. I mean,
groundbreaking album.
Yeah. But so was Off the Wall.
Yeah. It's also a great album.
Yeah. And I think Off the Wall would probably get more props had Thriller not just dominated. You know what I mean?
It blew it away, didn't it?
It blew it away. But no, Off the Wall was
great album too.
Great stuff on there. And it really established him as an adult.
Yeah. It broke him from the band, from the brothers in a way somehow.
Yeah, and it broke him from being a kid.
Yeah.
It was the next level of maturity for him. Which enabled Thriller.
Yeah. Really. Do you have any real advice to musicians? You would say, what have you learned through all those experiences, those extreme experiences?
Don't do this to get over. Do it to get better. Let what you do speak for itself. And you'll never be more of a musician than you are a human being. It's not that music is your life. It's your life that infuses your music. So go and live. And it'll come out.
Our love had life, but now feels dead, and no one knows what lies ahead. Oh, I don't wanna have to be the one to say it's all over, please go away. Don't worry about tomorrow, can't find yesterday. We're wasting time.